Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's a new killer release. We're back. We're going to give it a go. I'm going to spend 60 seconds, no more here, just explaining my current stance on this, because it'll have relevance to the rest of the video. I myself am a ex-DBD enjoyer. I have now since become a DBD critic. Just because I do believe that 90% of releases these days are lazy, and the game itself is very monotonous compared to other ASIMs that we have got and also lost during this game's lifetime, as it sits atop this genre as a parasite in my eyes. Moving on, there it is, it's out of the way, we're not going to continue this. So, relevance is, I have not seen a single thing about this chapter. The only thing I have seen was the tent video that they did, they used for like a teaser, the leak. So, other than that, I haven't seen a thing. My only knowledge is that I am assuming this killer is going to be something like a Wendigo. That is all of my knowledge. Not heard a single thing about the map, not heard a single thing about the new survivor. So we're just going to jump right into this as I click this very new and strange play button. Right, okay, so we've made a play button to add another menu rather than just having a button to take us to the menu. It's fine. Right, let's have a look then, eh? Because it's usually near the top. What in the fuck is that? Okay. Right, well, I'm just going to click this and see what it does. He's got a very small head and he has a fire axe. So, we'll see, Here goes nothing. What the fuck? Okay, oh. You alright, lad? Oh, he's by me legs. Oh. Right, okay, it wasn't exactly the cheap jump scare I was expecting there. Wow, okay. That's not terrifying, is it? Oh, look at the shape of his head from the side. Sorry, the blood pressure's rising here again. Again, it's just something I need to explain. I do believe that, the design team is utterly fucking wasted on this game, because this is genuinely very nice from a horror aspect. Oh, his feet back to front as well, that leg at the front. So, my initial impressions here, just as I go in for this, because I'm going to say something that might stir some people. I hope it does, because, well, somebody's probably already said it anyway. I know this is probably slow pacing, but... So, in terms of the lore, alternate universes exist, right? And my question to you, dear viewer, is why the fuck does this look like Dwight? Suspiciously close to Dwight's vanilla outfit. So if this thing is Dwight from another universe, that's really fucking creepy. Right, anyway, should we have a look at the perks, as though, they're going to be monumentally useless like 90% of killer perks in this game. My lord, we have a Bible of lore, which I may read off camera, because I am a little bit interested, to be honest, actually, thinking about it. Because I want to know what the fuck made this thing. Right, we'll have a look at the power first, and then we'll go through the perks. So the power is I can't even say that. Vex. The fuck. Right, anyway. Right, please be useful behaviour. For once, can we have a killer that is fucking playable? I've not even got in game yet. Right. Press the power button to charge the power. Once ready, press the attack button to launch the power. A bouncing projectile which creates a blast area upon impact. Okay, they've added the demo man to the game. Survivors become hindered if touched by the power while airborne. Right, that tells me you fire it at them, it slows them down, but it would imply that it doesn't do contact damage. Why? Moving on. Survivors touching the blast area become weakened. That is a new status effect, I believe. Yes, it is. Weakened survivors lose health states if touched by blast areas. Okay, so it's only going to be exclusive to him then, because I don't think anybody else has got a blast area. Survivors lose weakened by successfully staring down the unknown. Why do I feel... I know what this is already. I know, based on what, you know, are the actually butchered hooks by design in making him just absolutely hoop jumpy to play. Survivors lose weakened by successfully staring down the unknown. So successfully staring down, the terminology is important here, ladies and gentlemen. Staring down would imply that you turn around and you stand still and you stare at it as though it's a bear running towards you to make yourself look bigger, alright? But what this actually means in terms of the gameplay is, as long as they are vaguely looking in your animation whilst they are looping, which is what they're going to be doing anyway, survivors will just lose weakened. So what this tells me is potentially, at the extreme, weakened is going to be fucking useless because everybody's just going to be looking at you while you're chasing them. So they're just going to lose it anyway. Moving on. Special ability, hallucinations. The unknown will intermittently create hallucinations. Hallucinations cannot be created while charging the power, performing interactions, or in proximity to map objects like hooks. Okay, anti-camp features that, you know, are hit or miss. Whenever survivors are touched by blast areas or otherwise become weakened, the next hallucination spawn time decreases by 10 seconds. Right, I was just going to say, I peeked the first sentence of the next paragraph. I just wanted to know what's the point of an hallucination. The unknown can teleport to hallucinations, leaving behind a temporary decoy. Survivors can remove hallucinations, of course they can, from the trial with the dispel ability. Weakened survivors take longer to dispel. Okay, so while they're affected by the status effects that can be removed very easily, they will take longer to dispel. If dispel is not completed, survivors become weakened and trigger the killer instinct. Right, we're going to halt all other criticisms and all other, you know, doomsaying and all that sort of shit until I actually see how this works in the game, because as you know, contrary to what I probably sound like to a lot of people if they're still listening, I do give this game a chance. It's just that, you know, I get very, very passionate might be the word, but I just basically speak my mind while I'm playing. That's what you're in for here. Okay, so it is going to be the killer main to the, you know, the caricature extreme kind of thing, but making sense, because I do believe that there are certain aspects of the game that are bullshit for survivors as well. So we'll see. Perks. I'm predicting 2 out of 3 of these will be absolutely fucking useless. I'm hoping for no hexes. If it is a hex, it is automatically useless. So let's get into the first one. It is Unbound. Pain lingers in the air, an alluring aroma that excites the impulses. This perk activates for 30 seconds after a survivor becomes injured by any means. Okay, that's through gameplay. After vaulting a window, you gain 5% haste for 10 seconds. This effect cannot stack with itself. Okay, Bamboozle Synergy straight away. But that's 2 perk slots that don't really do anything. If it gets you a down, it does something, but it depends. It's circumstantial, I suppose. I'm tempted to say that's filler. It might not get used. Unforeseen, that's 2 perks that aren't hexes. You love to see it. Terror takes many forms and whispers devastating lies in its victims' ears. When you perform the break action on a generator, your terror radius transfers to the generator for 30 seconds and its radius is set to 32 meters. You gain undetectable for that duration, then this perk goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. For fuck's sake, do they not expect us to recognise this? That's recycled content. That's fucking trailer torment. It's literally trailer torment. You kick a generator, your terror radius vanishes. The only difference is that you put the terror radius on the generator, but it still achieves the same thing. Fucking hell, boys. Can we get some new ideas, please? Right. Moving on to the last one. That's 3 without, 3 non-hex killer perks. We're fucking eating good this chapter, boys. Nothing, we don't have to spend another 3 months with no fucking additional perks to the game on the killer side. Undone. Hope is the delusion that keeps its victims alive. It fucking does, mate. When a survivor misses a healing or repair skill check, gain 3 tokens up to 30. Okay. When you perform the break action on a generator, if you have any tokens, consume all of them. For each token consumed, the generator loses 1% total progress and then becomes blocked for 1 second. Then once the generator is unblocked, it starts regressing. So it doesn't regress while it's blocked, is what that final sentence implies. This perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds, of course it does. When a survivor misses a healing or repair skill check, gain 3 tokens. I didn't see that, I actually thought that said 1. Okay, so as long as you have 1 of this, that's 3% when you kick a generator. Now I am aware that they did change how kicking generators work, and for some bizarre fucking reason decided to just limit the amount of times you can kick a generator in a trial. So again, we'll have to see how that works in terms of how this game now functions. To be really honest with you, I'm just happy there's no fucking hex shit in his build. So, that's going to be quite nice. We're going to have a look at the survivor, because, we do look at both sides. I do play both sides, I just lean more towards the killer. Bit interested to see what the survivor is. Initial impressions are possibly paranormal investigator, similar to Haddy, maybe? Some sort of eldritch enthusiast. Where would you be? Whoa, okay. Sable Ward. She's not afraid to embrace the darkness or the power that lies within. Is that a goth girl?
Yum.
Oh, good fucking lord. Hello, madame. That is very nice. That was a hideous way to fucking announce a reaction to that. She is very nice. Good fucking lord, that's a new main. Feng 2.0 is upon us, ladies and gents. Holy shit. Okay, let's have a look at these perks that are going to completely break the game again. She has an absolute Bible of lore as well, which I might also read. So my eyes landed on the same cold black fog that had taken Michaela, so she's related to Michaela. So is she also a witch? That's pretty interesting. Right, anyway, let's look into this. I'm expecting game-breaking shit, because that's what they always get. Survivors always get something that breaks the game with every single release. And, it's why I get pissed off with this game and don't play it anymore. But, we'll just see what happens anyway. First one. Invocation. Which strikes me as a new keyword. I'm not looking down at the text while I'm doing this. Weaving spiders. A place where fear festers and terror treads is also where those with the gift can reach across the veil. When in the basement near the okay, fucking hell, this is useless already. When in the basement near the circle, press the ability button 1 to begin the invocation, which she's literally a cultist. Certified goth girl, actually. Invocations take 120 seconds. Other survivors will see your aura during this and can join an ongoing interaction, increasing speed by 50% each. Right. This is positive. And the reason this is positive, ladies and gentlemen, is because they are trying to actually push survivors to do something other than hold M1 on generators, because usually what happens in this game, and, we'll preface this by saying, usually what happens in this game, because it is so fucking unbalanced, is that when you've got 4 people working on, or 3 people I should say, if there's 1 in chase at a time, this game is physically fucking impossible to play as killer. So this is good. It probably won't get used because there's already an established meta, but they are thinking of ways to incorporate new methods to get survivors to do all the things, you know? Because I'll tell you, when I play Survivor, because I do play Survivor and I do play Kill, I just play more killies, but when I do play Survivor, sitting on a generator holding M1 is fucking monotonous gameplay. It is what it is, as I said.
I think I know what's gonna happen next.
Thank you. Appreciate the voice lines. Yeah, in terms of when, you know, we came from Evolve, where on the 4 side we'd be fucking shooting giant alien monsters. We're not sat there in one place holding M1 for most of the game, you know? So they are actually looking to get people to do other shit in the game, and this is what they should be doing, but not necessarily by implementing it with perks, because if they're implementing it with perks, you're not going to see this shit. It'll get used on the PTB, but then it just won't get seen again, because there's already an established Survivor meta. So, but anyway, moving on. Other survivors will see, yeah, if they have an invocation perk equipped, they increase it by 100% instead. Okay, so if everybody has this, that's 400%. I don't know what 400% of 120 seconds is. I'm not even going to try and do that, but it strikes me as a very short amount of time, so this better not be busted. Once the invocation is completed, you become injured and gain the broken status effect for the rest of the trial. All remaining I've not even read the last part yet. Every time I see generator in the perks, stop making perks that fucking impact generators for survivors. The game is fast enough as it is. All remaining generators gain 15 charges instantly. Strength in Shadows. A chance for renewed power down where danger calls home. When in the basement, are they all going to be basement? Okay. When in the basement, this perk activates. Unlock the Strength in Shadows ability, which allows you to heal without a medkit at 60% normal healing speed. Okay, so it's power creep self-care. When you finish a heal in the basement, you see the killer's aura for 10 seconds. Okay. Is it power creep self-care? I can't remember what the numbers of self-care were. You just have to use it in the basement. I think that's useless. Sure. Wicked. They can try to hurt you, but you're not going down so easily. Here we go. Here's the borrowed time, endurance / get out of jail free second chance bullshit to add to the pile, I bet you. This perk starts with 1 token up to a maximum of 5. For each token you recover from the mangled status effect at 20% faster. Okay. For each 15 seconds spent in the basement, gain 1 token. While affected by the cursed status effect. What's cursed? Is that Hex? That's Hex, I think. While affected by the cursed status effect, you heal 10% faster. So you're giving them 10% faster heal speeds for perks that are useless for killer. Okay. This perk starts with 1 token up to a maximum of 5. 20% faster. 5 times 20 is 100%. Clever me, aren't I? But you have to spend 15 seconds in the basement to get a token. That's a fucking meme, quite honestly. I think that's just a meme. 15 seconds in the basement, that's fucking useless. Right. Well, the killer main side of me is very happy with the survivor for this one, because not because it's actually underpowered, but because we don't have absolute mountains of bullshit to deal with. She's obviously a stylized character. She's a goth girl, basements, you know, that kind of thing. Not to say that, you know, goth girls of the real world live in basements, but it's that dark sort of eldritch cultist style theme, you know. Very pleased with her though, I've got to say. I am very, very happy with her indeed. I do believe she is going to be, honestly, Feng 2.0, cosmetics-wise. This is basically just go-to streamer bait, if I had to guess. So we will go and feed the points actually into the killer, and I will get back to you once we actually get in game, because the queues are probably going to be ridiculous again. But you know, all things considered, I will say I am pleasantly surprised by both killer and survivor. I did take a trip to the love the growly sort of effect they've got on his voice. I did take, you know, a trip to the wealth of wisdom that is the Steam forums for this game. The place that bans people for sticking up for killer players that are actually being verbally attacked. Speaking from experience, because I am permanently banned in there for, you know, talking sense. But I am, you know, I am very surprised and pleasantly surprised with this. But lo and behold, in the Steam forums at the moment, everybody's bitching and fucking whining about it, saying it's a low effort kind of killer. And I'm going to leave the goalposts open there, because I have a feeling with this game, and something I have mentioned ad nauseum in the Evolve commentary that I do, a character especially like this, that is shaped like this, I'm going to hazard a guess, his animations in game are going to be utterly fucking wank. But we'll have to see, you know, he's going to be a sliding boy, I would assume, the same way that Skull Merchant was, so we'll have to see what he's like in game. I will go feed him, and then I will see you in game. Thanks for sticking around through my rants if you're still here. See you in a minute. Ooh, it's the new map. Oh my god, that fucking was a very nice intro animation, but why can't they animate the killers moving like that? It's fine. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm interested to see what that looks like from... it's quite a forgiving blast radius. That's been touched. The man speaks. There was probably somebody there then, but I want to check things out first. There's somebody up here. Did that hit her? Yes, it did. What the I can't see. There we go. Ooh, the swing animation's a bit jarring. Feels like you slow down a little bit. That's weird. Okay. I was about to say, why is there... Yo. There you go. I'd like to have an actual game though, mate, yeah? Because... thank you. I just want to have a normal game, mate. I just want to... Is it not like... There's a vault there. That is a ninja. Right, fun times over here. Ooh, there is a hook in here. We've recycled the Garden of Joy hook, I see. This is the P100. It's the other way. do hit that, nice. There. Did he stay? Oh, he did. So is he still corrupted? I think he is. There he goes, he's just deactivated it. Ah, okay, right, that's fine. 3 gens done. Right, it bounces off walls, so you can't actually use it to blast against certain walls. It bounces off survivors, apparently. Should have TP'd there. Right, okay. You have a fire axe, but you chose to break that with your foot. Will do. Just remember, I didn't actually bring a Mori for this. Oh, that was good. Go for the window, can't see. Range doesn't seem to be too far, that's fine. Do get that. I've legit forgot what all my perks do. Whoa, okay, that's weird movement. They can remove your power while you're locked in animation. Don't know where she went. She's gone around the back, yeah. That's a god pallet. Can they mind game it from one side? Who's up there? No, she doesn't. I get really massive slowdown whenever I don't use my power. That didn't hit her. Of course, we've got the P100 triad.
I need help. Help with this.
I could have served him. Too late, mate. bit creepy about the voice lines, they're quite nice. It does do that, okay. Footsteps are silent, can't hear him. I'm not chasing him. Don't know what this yellow shit means. Okay. Don't really need you, but fuck it. Your movement's very bad, so... Gonna be at least gameplay. Not that one.
Sorry.
Nobody on that.
Is this
Is that... Was that every generator that gets... No, it's not, is it? Get more than one? I think you can, actually. Which side she went? There she is. It's a wall. Don't know where she went now because I tried to... A bit too much. Okay, just 99 a Jenny to the face. Turn this way because he's got flashbang. And now we go back to the usual gameplay of just sitting in front of the hook. Doesn't seem like much has changed since I've been off. Doesn't even do it, it's fine. Gauge 99. Yeah, they all got out. There was nothing I could do there anyway, because even if I stayed by the hook, they could just get out with borrowed time. Test the range on this because I have to aim it right up to get any sort of range, because if you do it forward in a chase, if they're in front of you, it doesn't... maybe if they're running in a straight line they do. Oh, those are going to be some absolutely wank animations to look at as Survivor. I can see it coming. He's already sliding in the lobby as well. Yeah, the invocation perks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to give it a couple of games, obviously, as I say, but I don't think he's that great, quite honestly. He's a skill shot killer, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking go into it anymore, to be honest. But yeah, there it is. Seem quite wholesome enough. Yeah, there it is. Hope you enjoyed, and I will maybe see you for another one. Don't know. Might play some more. Yeah. See ya.